Have you ever walked away from an argument replaying the conversation in your head, wishing you had handled it differently? Maybe your heart was racing, your hands were shaking, and before you knew it, you said something you regretted. Or worse, you shut down completely. Why does conflict have this kind of power over us? The answer lies in your nervous system. When tension rises, your brain flips into fight or flight mode, making it nearly impossible to think clearly. But here's the game changer: you can override this automatic response. Think about it. Some people seem to handle high-pressure situations with total ease. They don't get rattled, they don't lash out, and they definitely don't let emotions take the wheel. What's their secret? It's not that they're born with unshakable confidence, it's that they've trained themselves to stay calm no matter what. And the best part? You can do it too. All it takes is learning a few simple, science-backed techniques to control your reactions instead of letting them control you. In the next few minutes, you'll discover powerful strategies used by top leaders, athletes, and even military professionals to stay centered in any conflict. These aren't abstract theories, these are practical, easy-to-use methods that work instantly. You'll learn how to master your breath to calm your nervous system, reframe conflicts as opportunities instead of threats, and even use a mental trick to stop taking things personally. By the end of this, you won't just feel more in control, you'll be more in control. Ready to change the way you handle conflict forever? Let's start with the most underrated yet powerful tool you have, your breath. Ever notice how your breathing changes when you're stressed? It gets shallow, quick, and out of sync, like your body's hitting the panic button. But here's the thing, you can flip that switch in seconds. There's a technique called 4-7-8 breathing that acts like an instant reset for your nervous system. Breathe in for 4 seconds, hold for 7, and exhale for 8. This simple pattern tells your brain, hey, we're safe, slowing your heart rate and lowering stress hormones. Sounds too easy, right? But studies show that controlled breathing can reduce cortisol levels by up to 20% in just a few minutes. Think about those moments when anxiety hits hard, before a big meeting, during an argument, or even stuck in traffic. Instead of spiraling, imagine having a tool that brings you back to center instantly. Try this. Next time you feel tension rising, pause and do 3 rounds of 4-7-8 breathing. You'll feel the shift, shoulders drop, thoughts clear, and suddenly, you're in control again. It's not magic, it's just how your body works when you give it the right signals. And here's the kicker, mastering your breath doesn't just calm stress, it's also a powerhouse for improving sleep, boosting immunity, and even enhancing focus. Athletes, CEOs, and even Navy SEALs use breath control to perform at their best. So why not use the same strategy for your own life? A few minutes a day can rewire your brain for better resilience, sharper decision-making, and emotional balance. Now, mastering your breath is just the beginning. What if I told you there's another technique that can stop overreactions in their tracks before they even start? Most people don't realize how a simple 3-second pause can be the difference between regret and wisdom. Let's break it down in the next section. Ever said something in the heat of the moment and instantly regretted it? Yeah, we've all been there. But here's a game changer. Before you react, pause for 3 seconds. Just 3. That tiny moment of silence gives your brain a chance to switch from autopilot to conscious control. Instead of firing back with anger or defensiveness, you can choose wisdom over impulse. Research shows that emotional reactions typically peak within the first 6 seconds, so cutting that window in half is enough to regain control and prevent a situation from escalating. Picture this, you get a snarky email at work that instantly makes your blood boil. Instead of hammering out a fiery response, you take a breath, count 1, 2, 3, and reread it with fresh eyes. Suddenly, it doesn't seem as personal. Maybe they're just having a bad day. Maybe there's a miscommunication. That pause gives you power over your emotions instead of letting your emotions have power over you. It's like hitting the edit button before saying something you'll regret. And it's not just about avoiding fights. This trick can improve relationships, reduce stress, and even boost your confidence. Imagine walking into a tense situation, maybe a disagreement with your partner or a heated debate. Instead of reacting impulsively, you pause, assess, and respond with calm, collected energy. That's the kind of control that builds trust and respect in every area of life, from personal relationships to business deals. But what if you could take this even further? What if you could train your mind to see conflicts as opportunities for growth instead of threats? That shift in mindset can completely change the way you handle disagreements, and that's exactly what we're diving into next. Most people see conflict as something to avoid, like it's a ticking time bomb ready to explode. But what if disagreements weren't obstacles? What if they were doorways to growth? The truth is, conflict isn't the enemy. It's a mirror, reflecting what matters most to you and the other person. When you stop seeing it as a threat and start seeing it as a chance to learn, everything changes. Studies show that people who embrace conflict develop stronger problem-solving skills, deeper relationships, and higher emotional intelligence. Think about this: you and a close friend have completely different opinions on something important. You might have gotten defensive, maybe even shut down. But new you? You lean in. You get curious. Why do they see it that way? What can I learn from their perspective? Instead of fighting to be right, you start listening to understand. That simple mindset shift turns tension into connection, and suddenly, what could have been a blowout argument becomes a real, honest conversation. This works in every area of life: relationships, business, even self-growth. When you stop fearing disagreements, you start finding solutions. A tough conversation with your boss could mean a breakthrough in your career. A disagreement with your partner could bring you closer, instead of pushing you apart. The key is to detach from needing to win and focus on gaining insight instead. Because real confidence isn't about proving you're right, it's about staying open and adaptable. And speaking of confidence, here's the thing: taking things personally is one of the fastest ways to lose your peace. But there's a simple mental trick that can help you let go of negativity and stay unshaken, no matter what. Let's talk about that next. Ever had someone's words ruin your whole day? Maybe a rude comment, a dismissive tone, or even just a weird look sent you spiraling. But here's the truth: 99% of the time, people's reactions have nothing to do with you. It's their stress, their insecurities, their bad day, not your burden to carry. The trick? Detach from the emotion and see it for what it is: a reflection of them, not you. Studies show that people who practice emotional detachment have lower stress levels, better mental health, and stronger relationships. Here's a powerful way to apply this: the next time someone snaps at you, imagine their words as a package you never ordered. You wouldn't sign for a package of negativity and carry it around all day, right? So why do that with someone else's mood? Instead, mentally say, "Not mine to hold." This small shift creates instant emotional distance and stops their energy from controlling your own. And guess what? When you stop reacting emotionally, you actually gain more influence. Think about leaders, top negotiators, or even people you admire. They don't get rattled easily. They stay calm, collected, in control. That's because they've trained themselves to pause, observe, and respond with clarity. When you stop taking things personally, you free yourself from unnecessary stress and keep your focus on what truly matters. But how do you make this mindset shift stick? One of the most effective ways is to anchor yourself to a feeling of calm, no matter what's happening around you. There's a visualization trick that helps you do just that, and we're about to dive into it next. Imagine having a mental reset button, something that instantly calms your nervous system, no matter how intense the situation. That's exactly what the Calm Anchor method does. It's a simple visualization trick that trains your brain to associate a specific image, word, or sensation with a state of deep relaxation. Over time, just thinking about your anchor can shift you from stress to serenity in seconds. Athletes, public speakers, and even Navy SEALs use this technique to stay cool under pressure, so why not you? Here's how to do it. Close your eyes and think of a moment when you felt completely at peace. Maybe it was sitting by the ocean, feeling the sun on your face, or lying in bed after a long day. Focus on every detail: the colors, the sounds, the sensations. Now, link that feeling to a simple cue, a deep breath, pressing your thumb and forefinger together, or even repeating a word like calm or steady. The more you practice this, the stronger the association becomes, so when stress hits, all you have to do is activate your anchor to bring that peaceful state back instantly. And the best part? This works anywhere. Stuck in traffic? Use your anchor. Dealing with a difficult coworker? Activate it. Facing a tough conversation? Reset your energy before you even step into the room. It's like having a secret weapon that keeps you in control of your emotions instead of letting them control you. The more you use it, the more automatic it becomes, until staying calm under pressure is just who you are. Mastering this technique doesn't just help in the moment, it transforms the way you handle stress long term. Imagine walking through life unshaken, confident, and in control of your emotions, no matter what comes your way. And the best part? This is just the beginning. Because once you learn to control your reactions, you start shaping your entire reality. Think back to the last time you let conflict get the best of you. Maybe it was a pointless argument that left you drained, a stressful situation that spiraled out of control, or a moment when you let someone else's negativity dictate your mood. Now, imagine facing that same situation with total calm. No racing heart, no regrets, just clarity, confidence, and control. That's exactly what these techniques give you, the ability to stay grounded no matter what life throws your way. But here's the catch, knowing isn't enough. You have to practice. Start small, the next time tension rises, take control of your breath. Try pausing before you react. Use the calm anchor method to reset your energy. With every step, you're training your mind to work for you, not against you. And over time, you become the person who stays calm under pressure, no matter what. So tell me, which of these techniques are you going to try first? Drop a comment below and let me know. And if you want more life-changing strategies to master your emotions and boost your well-being, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Don't miss the next video, it just might be the breakthrough you've been waiting for.